this segment of AKT Celebrity Reads. I'm going to get on the divine masculine, and the one I'm going to get on is the Taurus. The Taurus divine masculine. For you all that do not know, we are getting ready to have the Taurus full moon on November the 15th, which is in 2 days, 2024. And we are dealing with a 20, like from 2020. I know this also applies to me. From 2028, it's been a hell of a cycle for Taurus, and we're dealing with the Taurus man, the divine masculine. I mean, the women can tie themselves in too, but you know what I might do? Since I see the way you have responded, the men and the women, to the divine masculine readings that are in relationships and marriages and have children with karmic females. They're coming to an end right now. There's either already fighting and disagreements with these relationships with the Taurus divine masculine and the karmic female. They're either fighting right now and trying to hold the relationship together, and the Taurus is being the peacemaker, but also the Taurus, not all of you, some of you Taurus men that are now coming into your God body science and your God body knowledge. This, you have been the sacrificial lamb, the giver, and everybody else has been taking, because that's who you are. That's how your heart is made. You've been taught nobody gives you love. Some of these Taurus men have been in relationships where people have given them conditional love. And maybe this goes back to some of these divine masculine Tauruses' childhood wounds with their mother. If it's not the biological mother, these are mother, father, friends, family, adult members of how they grew up, where they have become bosses now. Very, very powerful, successful Taurus men that are now having to face their childhood wounds because they are ending a cycle dealing with astronomy, astrology, and numerology. Whether they like it or not, the relationships, the marriages, they may have children. Some of these have children, and they don't want to end the relationships because people, I'm sorry, I don't care, we'll give a fuck. I'm real mad right now. I'm mad about, I don't know them. The spirits have taken me back to Ethiopia. God damn it. Ethiopia and Eritrea. I am dealing back with this Ethiopian Taurus who lives, they're telling me he's in the dirty South with his karmic feminine. He is older than her. She's a younger one. He is a doctor. She is a doctor. I don't want to, you know what? I really don't want to get in this. I'm going to get in people business. I don't know these people, okay? I don't know them. The spirit is showing them to me though, and spirit telling me to get in their ass and get in their goddamn business. And I don't like this here, because you know how people don't like me. It's either two things with me. They either love me or they hate my goddamn guts. It's usually not very much gray area. It's either black or white with me. And I know that somebody probably ain't gonna like what the fuck I'm saying. Like I say, this is not personal for me. The spirit, God been fucking with me and jugging at me all goddamn night. I couldn't sleep. I ain't even had nothing to eat. I'm gonna try to have a little bit while I'm talking to you, because I couldn't. It vexed my spirit so bad and it pissed me off so bad that I said, I got to fucking say this shit. Well, get in this again. I was trying to stay the fuck up out of it. They done put my ass in this shit again. But this is not just for a Ethiopian divine masculine who has a lot of pain, who's in a lot of pain. It's a lot of mental and emotional pain, but he's hiding it. And he's a giver. He's a giving, just a big heart, a beautiful soul, beautiful on the inside and beautiful on the outside. And some of these people is showing. Lord, please forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't want to lie on nobody. I'm not trying to start no shit. Some of these people in this divine masculine, this Ethiopian, this doctor and his doctor wife, I don't know. We're dealing with, okay, Taurus is ruled, I think, by Venus. Also, Libra is ruled by Venus. Like I told you before, the female is Virgo. I hate to say it, Lord, forgive me when I'm finna say this is a dirty, sneaky, conniving, deceptive bitch right here. This woman is playing with this man and disrespecting this man and saying one thing to him, but she's got a mask on. She's saying one thing to him, but she's saying another thing to his family members and friends and her. She's fucking lying on this goddamn divine masculine Taurus, this Ethiopian. She is saying shit to him about one thing to him, act like she don't know that this man is tired of her shit. She done used and abused this man, lied on this man, lied to this man, just done played on this fucking man heartstring and played on his pockets. Use him, take his goddamn money, and he feels obligated because this is my wife and I got these kids, and gonna make him look like a piece of shit if he walk away from her and then say, look at what he did to me. He walked away from the whole family. He walked away from me. He turned his back on the kid. And that's not what the fuck this guy wants to do, is killing him inside, because he never had a desire to walk away from his children. He wanted his children. He wanted his wife. He wanted his life. He wanted his family. This lady is treacherous as hell and done fucked somebody else. This is somebody, she got a high school sweetheart. Like I say, hey, this is a reading. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. The spirit is on me. I'm going by what the fuck I feel. And I don't know this to be true, okay? I don't know this shit to be true. I don't know them. And I don't know why this keep being in my spirit. So I can't confirm none of this shit I'm saying, but I still got to do what God telling me to do to want this goddamn man, because this lady has got it out for this man. He's like, I don't want to leave my family. I wanted to save my marriage. He tried to save his marriage. He had these kids as a way to try to save this marriage and bond this shit together. But a part of him know this bitch ain't no goddamn motherfucking good. But this bitch ain't no good, man. Just, you got to let a hoe be a hoe. You cannot convince a hoe to be a housewife. You cannot turn a hoe into a housewife. She got a trick. She trying to put that nigga in a trick. This is some kind. She's saying one thing to him, and she think he don't know. This woman is very duplicitous, very tricky. She showed the public one face. What I see on her face, she got a mask on, and the mask looked like a hyena mask. Where you saying one thing, you coming off sweet and innocent, like you the victim. I'm a loving mother. I'm a loving wife. I'm a loving homemaker. She's lying. Inside, she's setting this divine masculine up. God damn it. She's, I got something for his ass, because she know he don't want to be. He's tired of it. He's not even in love. She ain't even in love with this Ethiopian man. She not in love with this man. This man will do anything for her, anything for the children. A good husband, a good provider. He works. He's a workaholic. And when I look in the spirit, it breaks my heart, because the spirit showed me this man is smiling. He's smiling on the outside, but in his eyes, you can see he done motherfucking checked the fuck out. Y'all Tauruses, you can say something in here, goddammit. I don't know why I'm getting in y'all ass, goddammit, as we approaching the Taurus full moon. Friday, November the 15th. So we're dealing with Taurus energy, we're dealing with Scorpio energy, and we're dealing with Sagittarius energy. I'm a Sagittarius, but I got a heavy Scorpio, A lot of Scorpio energy. I'm getting this woman is a Virgo. I don't know what else she got in there. This Taurus, I feel like, has a lot of water. Now, this Taurus is a goddamn animal. Now, I say I've never dealt with a Taurus before. Never dealt with the Ethiopian. That's why I don't know why the fuck they coming over here. Only thing I could think of is because I've always thought these were some of the most beautiful fucking people on the planet. I've always thought that. Dealing with Ethiopian, Somali, Egyptian, Indian, some of those like people are always been so beautiful to me. Then Nipsey Hussle, Armias Joseph Ashkadon. I was a fan of his, had a big crush on him. Wouldn't say anything to him because he was younger than me. And he came to me. He, in his soul body, spirit body, when he was physically shot, and he shot the marathon March 31st, 2019. He came to me. I believed it was him. I've been doing his readings, and I have his altar set up since 2019. When he told me that's what he wanted, that's the only thing I could think of here. Is I've had some Ethiopian friends, but they're female. I haven't had any Ethiopian male friends. The only one I felt close to spiritually which is Eritrean, is Nipsey Hussle, Armias Joseph Ashkadom. So, and I've talked to a couple of other ones, because when Nipsey told me his friend was going to be murdered in Atlanta, that is a big time club owner and promoter in the Black community. A lot of people loved him, and he had no problems mingling with us here in Atlanta. He was murdered like 2 or 3 days after Nipsey told me they're going to kill my friend. They're going to murder my friend in Atlanta. He's Eritrean. That's all I know. I guess that's why these spirits feel comfortable talking to me. I have no problem with anybody in any culture, any race. As long as you don't have no problem with me and show no hatred and racism and prejudice towards me, I love everybody. As long as you're cool with me, show compassion to me. So this connection is so heavy. That's the only way that I can fucking describe the shit. I don't fucking know. This man is not dead. He's not physically dead that I'm speaking about. His soul, and clearly his ancestors are saying this to me, because he's physically alive. His wife is physically alive. His children are physically alive. These entities, some of them are non-human entities. This man has a powerful blessing and anointing on his life. And I don't think he quite knows who he is and what he is. Even though he's in the medical field, I think they're starting to wake his ass up right now, because for him to go into his ascension with God, he's got to work with himself. He got to pray and meditate and go into a spiritual relationship with God. You can't do nothing when you're going on your path with nobody. There's some things you got to do for yourself. This man is very special and gifted. He's a healer. And I don't really think that he knows what he is and who he is completely. This must be the year that he is ascending and he is awakening, and a lot of stuff is going to happen. He might see dreams, visions, get inspirations, get thoughts while he's awake, while he's asleep, where he is really working on himself and dealing with a lot of hard shit. He might have hard shit from his childhood that he hasn't faced, and he's covering it by doing a lot. I just see all these people keep pulling on this man. They keep pulling energy from him. So many people pull on him and depend on him. Family and non-family just pull. And these spirits are saying some of these people in this man's family, not all of them, some males and female, some of these people is using this man, taking advantage of this man. And it makes him happy to help people and try to be there for them